Welcome to the video of the week. Today's video of the week is 5 TV shows I wish would return. Um, these are shows that I just wish would return. Shows that I don't think will probably either be renewed or shows that have been canceled that I think was too soon. Um, so these are just 5 of them. You guys might know who they are or might not, but number 1 is The Family, and it was about this boy who was kidnapped when he was younger, and he was found he was apparently came back like a couple years later. um and here it came out that it wasn't that boy that came back. It was another boy that was kidnapped. He stole the other kid's identity. But then in the last episode, the kid called him and said, "About you took my life, and I'm here to get it back." And that was it. Like, they didn't have another season, so I thought it would be really interesting to see that. I don't ever see that coming back, but it would have been really, really interesting to see it come back. Number 2 is Beyond, and that was another TV series that I think it had 2 seasons. Um, and then it was canceled. It was pretty much like around like a kid who was in a coma for years, wakes up out of nowhere, and pretty much has like these secret abilities and all that. It was a really unique show, and I really liked it, but the way that it ended in the second season was a little bit odd, and I think that it should be returning. Number 3 is one that is still waiting to be renewed. Um, it's not necessarily gone forever, but I hope that they do have a reunion, and that is Deadly Class, which is a fairly newer show, pretty much based on the comics Deadly Class, and it is a show that I've pretty much quickly liked, and it's about like these like assassins and all that. It's really really unique show. It's kind of hard to explain unless you watch it or read the comics. Um, but they only had 1 season so far, and I really hope that they do another season. Um, Number 4 is a show that I wish it would return. That we haven't really seen in a while, but that is Mama's Family. And Mama's Family was a TV series that starred Vicki Lawrence back in the 80s back in the 80s to 90s. Um, and the only problem is I don't know if it'll actually ever come back due to the fact that some of the characters that are some of the cast that have was a part of that show originally had passed away, sadly. So I don't know if they would ever bring it back, if it would actually work or not. But we'll have to wait and see. And then the last show is Bellevue, and Bellevue is a show that was canceled. And I forget what series it was on, but it was pretty much about like these weird events that were happening or whatever, and this cop or whatever that was trying to figure it out, how like everything kind of led back to her father, who was also a police officer. But it had its weird moments at times. Um, but it was only had 1 season, and I think it was really really unique. And different. It had a little bit of a creepy side to it. Um, if you guys haven't watched any of these shows, go back and check them out. They are really, really good. Unfortunately, some of them only had 1 to 2 seasons, or they just stopped making them. And with that said, we're going to go ahead and end this one out. Next Wednesday's video of the week will be my Sims 4 secrets. So it's pretty much like my secrets behind some of my Sims 4 characters and videos that you guys may or may not know. So you guys will have to check that out and see what those secrets are. As for anything else, we'll have to wait and see what those secrets are. But before I go, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, and all the dads out there that are taking the role of mom, or both roles. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.